Hello everyone, we are Team eCycle. Our project is based on e-waste and how harmful it is for the environment. Through this session, we hope to alert everyone on the topic and how to help reduce the problem of e-waste being discarded in the wrong manner. So, what is e-waste? E-waste or electronic waste refers to discarded electronic devices from like phones, computers, TVs, and appliances. It's a growing problem because these items often contain harmful chemicals that can pollute the environment if not disposed properly. Recycling e-waste can recover valuable materials like metals and reduce pollution, but improper handling can harm health and ecosystems.
So as you can see on the screen here, we've just put up e-waste and numbers for y'all. I'm just gonna read it out. On a global scale, only 17.4% of e-waste was recycled in 2020. In India, there are 3.2 million tons of e-waste that is generated annually, and in Mumbai, there's over 325 metric tons of e-waste which is generated daily.
So, how does this really affect us? Well, the components in e waste include precious metals and also radioactive materials, which can be released into the environment and that can cause lung damage and respiratory issues. There are also toxic chemicals, such as the one mentioned in the slide, which are carcinogens, which means directly causing cancer. And this is generally just a very harmful thing to your body, which is why this problem is a lot bigger than people give it credit to be.
So essentially, our goal is to integrate technology and innovation in solving the e-waste crisis. So what we want to do is that we've realized through our interviews and our pre-surveys that e-waste disposal is not easy, it's not accessible, and a lot of on an individual level, it's not accessible to everyone. So we want to first of all make that easier for everyone and more impactful on a larger scale, as well as educate and inspire communities to adopt these kind of e-waste practices that are good and healthy for our environment. So how are we helping? So first we've got a couple of e-bins, 11, and we've placed them in different locations in corporate offices around Bombay. And essentially on these e-waste bins, we have our website, which allows you to track where another e-waste bin is. So even if you're at home, you can locate an e-waste bin easily. We've collaborated with EcoReco for recycling. So at the end of our project, EcoReco will go personally to all these corporate offices, weigh our e-waste, and then process it.
Moving on to what you can do on a more individual level, and how even if you can't locate our bins to dispose your e-waste, the other alternatives that you can go to like help take us one step further to mitigate the problem. So starting off with disposing responsibly, if you cannot find our e-bins, then also I think just trying to find a local recycling program, because even though we aren't aware of them, there are a couple that you could find or at least try to. Secondly, spreading the word. I think just raising awareness about this issue will play a big role in helping us put a stop to this issue as a whole. So sharing our Instagram page, because we do have informative posts that we put up very frequently. Otherwise, just even telling people to not chuck their phones in a dustbin will go a long way. Thirdly, repairing, not replacing. So instead of running to like the nearest Apple store to buy the nearest or the newest iPhone model, I think just repairing your old phone, if possible, would, I mean, it would be very beneficial for yourself and for the environment as well. And lastly, personally, I think one of the best solutions that even I do at my own house is using universal chargers, because you can have more than one person plugging in their chargers in just one port, and it just stops people from buying and consuming more e-waste. Thank you for your time.